difference, product or quotient of polynomial terms in the denominator. In grade 11, we're just going to be dealing with polynomials in the denominator. We won't be dealing with square roots in the denominator. We'll leave that for calculus 1 year from now here for you guys. Okay, so we're dealing with x in the denominator. What's the problem with having an x in the denominator? Because anyone think of what a problem might be? Yeah? You can divide by x is okay, but what can you not divide by? Dividing by x is okay in general, okay? But you can't get a general number because x can be many different things. What's a problem that we can't divide by? Zero. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today, preventing dividing by zero. Right? And I'm going to embarrass Mr. Kemp here. I like him. He's a great friend of mine. He used to be a calculator. I don't know if he was when you guys saw this for Halloween. He and I always have competitions for the greatest Halloween costume. He tried to team up with me this year, and I fell through. It was me who fell through. But anyway, he used to have a Halloween costume was a giant calculator. I'm saying this, I hope he doesn't recycle it now. And it said divide by zero was the message on the top. If you do 1 divided by 0 in your calculator, what do you get? Error. You get error. You don't get an explosion. You get an error is what you get. Okay, so we'll talk about why that is in this unit and what the problems are with it. Right now, just say that 1 over 0 is an error. We want to prevent that when we can. Okay. So we're going to say here, simplifying rational expressions, which is what we're going to do today. Is the same as simplifying fractions. I'm going to say in bracket lowest terms. We're going to say a rational expression is undefined. And I'll stop writing. When the denominator equals 0, I'm almost done. Okay, so that's the end of my note for today. We're going to do examples after this. Okay, so all I'm saying for this is all we're doing today is we're going to take equations with x's in them and bring them to the lowest terms. That's what we're doing today. Okay. So the way I'm going to talk about how we do that in a sec. So it's the same as in a fraction. What you do if you had like 2 over 6, you'd say, well, I can factor 2 from the top and 2 from the bottom. They both divide by 2. That's the same as 1/3. That's the same thing we're going to do here for this, except instead of having numbers, we're dealing with x's. That's the difference. Okay, but it's the same logic that we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to write out another note. That's why I thought that was the last one. I'm going to write it in English here. This is it though for notes right now. Okay. So we're going to say to simplify our rationals. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 1 is going to say factor everything. Number 2 is going to be state restrictions. Number 3 is going to be cancel anything common in numerator and denominator. Okay, this is one of the most important skills for anyone who's moving on to advanced functions in calculus, which hopefully is everyone. Okay, this is a horribly important unit for you guys. Okay, because we do this every day in those 2 courses. Right? Okay, I'm going to hit pause in the video, then I'll move on to examples the rest of the class. Okay. If you don't know what those things mean, don't worry. This is just when you guys look back to study. You can review this for yourself. Kylie, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna hit pause and then we'll. 6, 6.